What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for clicking on. So I just wanted to come in here really quickly just to give my 2 cents on this whole Kirk Franklin situation that has arisen. So for those of you who do not know, sometime last week, there was an audio clip that was released by Carry On, the 32-year-old son of Kirk Franklin. And in this about 15 to 20-second clip, you can hear Kirk Franklin using curse words and also seemingly threatening his son. Now, the thing about this clip is that we do not know the context of this entire conversation. So we do not know what happened before leading up to this particular point in the conversation. And so that leaves it hard for us to be able to really dictate as to, who's right and who's wrong. What is it that precipitated this particular outburst of Kirk Franklin? And so, when people are, speaking of, their shock and dismay of hearing this from Kirk Franklin, I completely understand that. I grew up in the 90s, and so Kirk Franklin was it. And he changed the landscape of gospel music forever. And no one can take that away from him. And so when we decide to give our point of view on situations that we do not have a clear understanding of, I didn't even know that Kirk Franklin had a 32-year-old son. I'm not sure if that was done on purpose or whatever the case might have been. But I've watched Kirk Franklin's interview with Tamron Hall. He and his wife Tammy spoke with her concerning the whole situation. I also saw some posts that Carry On posted through that shade room. And it seems as though it's a very distant relationship. And they both said, well, Kirk Franklin rather said on the Tamron Hall show that they've been dealing with him for a long time now. There have been therapists involved. There have been other people involved. Trying to get them to coincide and to really get it together. So what we tend to do as regular people, when there are celebrities and in particular gospel artists who are in the spotlight, what we tend to do is we put them up on a pedestal, and along with putting them up on the pedestal, we put this title of perfection along with their name. And what we do by doing that, what we do is whenever there's something that's possibly scandalous that comes out concerning them, we are shocked and dismayed, and we forget that they are human as well. And that's something that Kirk Franklin was saying during his Tamron Hall show interview, that he is human. Yes, he is a part of the gospel community. Yes, he is a huge part of that, but at the same time, he is still a human being. And I think we have to give him the benefit of the doubt, and we also have to look at both sides of the situation at the same time. And we don't only put those gospel artists on a pedestal. We also put our R&B and rap and pop artists on a pedestal. But I've always been one to, yes, I will put them on that pedestal because they have this great ability and they have these great talents. However, at the same time, I remember they are just like me at the same time. So before we go and we put this perfection label on those artists and those who are in the spotlight, just remember that they will make mistakes too, and they may disappoint you, but that does not take away what it is that they bring to the table. That does not take away the history that they have behind them. So just think about that before you put out your opinions on other people's personal lives. Because once again, they are human, just like Kirk Franklin said. So that's my 2 cents on the whole situation. Thank you once again for watching. Until next time, peace.